This is live severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's Weather. Our coverage will begin momentarily. Please stand by. This is live severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's Weather. Our coverage will begin momentarily. Please stand by. This is live severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's Weather. Our coverage will begin momentarily. Please stand by. This is live severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's Weather. Our coverage will begin momentarily. Please stand by. This is live severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's Weather. Our coverage will begin momentarily. Please stand by.
Well, good evening, East Alabama and West Georgia. It is our daily visit together for severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia. This is getting to be way too common. You know, we have active seasons, and then we have those years when not a whole lot happens. And the last couple of years has been pretty quiet. However, we have made up for it this year. This is just this side of ridiculous. I mean, here we go again with another possibility of severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia. We've had a tornado watch, a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for portions of central and south central Alabama back into southwest Alabama for the last couple of hours or so. Well, the National Weather Service has now extended that on into East Alabama to cover several of our counties across the Dr. Don coverage area. I'll show you that in just a few moments. And you can see the timing there on the screen. We're looking at a marginal risk of severe weather for most areas across East Alabama and West Georgia. That is a 1 out of 5. That's the lowest risk you can have. And that doesn't mean that the storms won't be that severe. Severe is severe. We're just thinking that we don't see as much widespread severe weather this evening as we maybe saw yesterday and even the day before that. So the timing for East Alabama and West Georgia, basically really any time between now and about midnight or 1 a.m. over on the eastern side of the time zone. And we can expect wind gust up to 60 miles per hour and large hail up to quarter size are the two main threats here. And, you know, a spin-up tornado along the line of some of these thunderstorms can't be completely ruled out. But the tornado threat is very low this evening. So make sure you have multiple ways of receiving severe weather information, know where your safe place is, and check often to make sure that you stay weather aware as we go throughout the next several hours on your Monday evening. Hope that you have had a fantastic Memorial Day. For the most part, the weather's been nice. It was rather muggy and hot this afternoon, but the storms have stayed away. And so I think everybody probably had a good time out there on the lakes and rivers and wherever you may have spent your Memorial Day Monday. All right, let's go take a look at the radar. We'll show you what's going on out there right now. And again, before I zoom in, you'll notice that watch box. That's the orange outline, and it covers in the Dr. Don coverage area Coosa, Tallapoosa, Chambers, and Lee. It also has Elmore County, and no counties in Georgia, West Georgia. None of those counties are covered. So Randolph, Clay, Talladega, Cleburne, Calhoun, you're not included in this for the time being. Carroll, Hurd, Troop, Harris, Meriwether, and Coweta, you're also not included in this watch at the moment. So let me get the verbiage of this up here for you. And the Severe Thunderstorm Watch, number 332, remains in effect until 10 p.m. Central this evening for those locations you see inside of that orange box. Now, let's take that off of the screen so we can keep it from being as cluttered as we can. And let's go in a little bit tighter on what is taking place. Let's start over here around Columbus. We have two special weather statements are really issued for one large thunderstorm that's moving from the southwest to the northeast. That's the direction all of these storms are moving today. And I'll kind of show you here. This is the direction the storms are moving. So if you're up here in Harris County, especially southern Harris County, this cluster of storms moving directly toward you. And again, it is a special weather statement. We don't have a severe thunderstorm warning on that storm just yet, though that storm is building. And that stretches all the way back up into central Lee County. Just south of Bleecker, we also have some showers taking place now around the Auburn, Opelika area, and that's moving toward Beans Mill. Then we get back over here in southern Tallapoosa County. Tallahassee, you've got a heavy storm moving in on you at this moment. And then we have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. This is for Elmore County. This is for that cluster of storms moving away from Wetumpka up toward Eclectic and moving toward Tallahassee. And then we have a very strong thunderstorm just to the west-southwest of Prattville and just to the southwest of Montgomery. That is moving to the northeast also, and that has prompted a severe thunderstorm warning. So that kind of shows you right there the direction these storms are moving. This whole complex is going to continue lifting to the northeast, east-northeast. Certainly will get up into the Lake Martin area there in Tallapoosa County. So if you're still vacationing, maybe you're on vacay all week long, so make sure you're paying attention to what's going on down there. Several folks were in the room with us last night that were camping on Lake Martin and actually got caught in that storm last night. So I hope you learned a valuable lesson, and I hope that you went somewhere today and purchased a NOAA weather radio so that you can be weather aware so you don't get caught in that camper and in those tents during severe weather. And look, folks, it doesn't have to be a tornado to cause you great harm. The severe thunderstorm, even a special weather statement, can be very dangerous if you're not properly protected. And being in a camper or a tent is not being properly protected. Even if you go get in your automobile, that's not protecting you from those trees that are falling because of that 40, 50, 60 mile per hour wind that's moving through your campsite. You got to go to a sturdy structure like the bathhouse or go somewhere. Don't stay in a camper or a tent during a severe thunderstorm or a special weather statement. So that's kind of the way it looks right now. We have heavy storms stretching from Montgomery back up to around Billingsley and then to Montevallo. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning now. This just been issued for this storm that's near Montevallo, stretching back over to just east of West Blockton. That is a severe thunderstorm warning there. So again, here's a look at the overall picture, and you can see we have lots of hail markers all over the radar, and these storms are going to continue moving up into East Alabama and eventually into West Georgia as we go throughout the evening. And you'll see we have 1, 2, 3 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect at the moment. I'll just take a look at these for you. Severe thunderstorm warning for Elmore County in east central Alabama and Montgomery County until 7:45. So that's about another 50 minutes or so on that severe thunderstorm warning. Then this is a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Autauga and central Lowndes County in south central Alabama in effect until 7:15. So that's another 25 minutes to go on that one. And then the storm up there near Montevallo, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Shelby and east central Bibb County through 7:30 p.m. So we've got 40 minutes to go on that severe thunderstorm warning. And then we have multiple special weather statements. Most of them are around the Columbus area. And then we have one down south that is in the Greenville area. They're along I-65. But any of these storms could go severe at any moment as they move, especially as they move across that pink or purple line that you see. That is a stationary front and it kind of comes right through Lee County and then back down through Montgomery. It really kind of runs parallel to I-85. The atmosphere north of that line, really unstable because of all the sunshine we've had today. So as these storms move north, they could certainly continue to intensify and go severe. As a matter of fact, the National Weather Service is currently in conference with the Storm Prediction Center to discuss whether or not they're going to include more counties across East Alabama and West Georgia in the severe thunderstorm watch. But once again, and the reason we're here, the Weather Service has just expanded the severe thunderstorm watch to include Coosa, Tallapoosa, Chambers, and Lee County of East Central Alabama. Already in that watch, we have Elmore County and then several counties across Central Alabama. So let me go over here to the chat room, and we'll see what you guys have to say here. Hello from Roanoke. Hey, Sharon. Bobby G is in the house this evening. Let's see. Jackie's watching us in Roanoke. Melanie is in Carrollton. Angela pouring in downtown Opelika. Let me see here if we can get Tumors up for you right quick, and we'll just see what it looks like down there. There you go. There's a look at Tumors Corner. Not too bad. I mean, we've got some rain. Looks like the wind is a little breezy, but reminiscent of a summertime afternoon thunderstorm, because that's what it is. Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Wendy is watching us from 40,000 feet above somewhere over Nebraska, headed to Atlanta. Wendy works for Delta, and she is on her way back into Atlanta, watching us from 40,000 feet. Now, we had somebody in here from Honolulu watching us yesterday. Now Wendy's watching us from 40,000 feet above Nebraska. That's just pretty doggone cool right there. Let me go in here and take a look at Atlanta, because she's going to be landing there at Hartselle International Airport. And Wendy, let me switch back to Atlanta. And that's what you're looking at, Wendy. So I don't think you're going to have any problems getting into Atlanta. We do have some strong storms situated just north of the perimeter on the north side, up there around Roswell, down to around Sandy Springs, and back over to just south of Kennesaw. That stuff is moving pretty much east, and it's building to the north. So down here at the airport, and I know your guys up there in the cockpit can do a much better job at this than than I can. But to give you an idea of what we're looking at, let's get down here to the airport. That would help. Right in there. There's just one little bitty light shower right there over College Park, but it's a very light shower. Nothing severe in the area. I don't see anything that should prevent you guys from landing once you get over here to Atlanta. Safe travels there, Wendy, and thank you for letting me know that you're watching us from 40,000 feet above Nebraska. That's good stuff. Coweta is in the house. There is Shelley. Scott's watching us from Lake Harding. Craig's watching us from Swag. Hey, Kathy. Deborah's in Woodland. Kimberly's watching from LaGrange. Donald DeLee is watching us up there at Wind Creek State Park. Donald, pay attention to the weather. Don't make me break bad on you guys. You're camping. Make sure you know what's going on. If you're watching Dr. Don's weather, then you're doing the right thing. But have a plan if you're camping. Now, if you're in a home on Lake Martin, then you're fine. But if you're camping at Wind Creek, have a plan, somewhere to go in the event that a warning is issued for your area. And you do have a storm coming up from the southwest that's going to move right over Lake Martin. The Red Zach is watching us from Illinois. Kim Jordan is watching us from West Point. Jen is in Opelika. Bridget is in Alexander City. Hey, yeah, Buck Mitchell. Pine Mountain's in the house. There's Lonnie. Jared's watching us from LaGrange. Tiffany is in Glenn, Georgia. Arlette is in Smith Station with Crazy Thunder. Jackson Gap is in the house. Melissa is in LaGrange. Sherry watching us from Auburn. Glenn Knight from Napoleon. Kim is watching us at Phoenix City, Crawford area. Becky's asking about Anniston. Nothing around Anniston at the moment. You may see some stuff later on tonight, but right now Anniston looks good. You're high and dry up there on I-20. All right, so that's what we're looking at right now, folks, and we're not going to do wall-to-wall coverage at the moment. I'm going to keep watching this for you, and if we get a severe thunderstorm warning a little closer to our coverage area, if we get some stuff up there into Tallapoosa perhaps, then we'll come right back and we'll continue with our wall-to-wall coverage. Don't forget to head over to Facebook and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather. Check out all the links at the top of the video on how you can support Dr. Don's Weather. We appreciate you. Severe thunderstorm watch now in effect until about 10 p.m. tonight for most of East Alabama. West Georgia, you're unaffected at the moment. We'll know probably by the time I come back on my next update as to whether or not they're going to extend the watch on into Georgia. So hang around, and we'll be back in a little bit and continue to update you here on Dr. Don's Weather.
You have been watching live severe weather coverage on Dr. Don's Weather. Coverage is made possible by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Cringery, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. We'll continue to watch the skies of East Alabama and West Georgia and return as soon as threatening weather approaches.